everyone. Hope you all are fit and fine. Dear students, today we will discuss next half of chapter number 8, Models, which I hope that all of you have completed worksheet 1 to 10. Now students, let's move on to the worksheet number 11. You have read about the magician P.C. Soccer in the unit Performing Arts of English Reader. Make a list of any 5 magical tricks that P.C. Soccer perform. Okay? Here students, you have to make a list of 5 magical tricks that P.C. Soccer could perform. The first one has been done for you. For example, students, he could disappear physically in seconds. Now students, you can write down, he could make a lame person walk. He could convert a girl into a bird, or you can say he could convert a girl into a pigeon. He could make anything disappear. Here students, you can write down any 5 magical tricks. Okay, you can write down any 5 magical tricks that a magician could perform. Now students, list 4 things. Okay, list 4 things that you could have done last year to improve your performance in class 5th. The first one has been done for you. I could have worked hard in English. The students, you can write down like this. I could have made a schedule. I could have improved my vocabulary. I could have made my notes. Like this students, you can write down here sentences as per your choice. Okay, you can write down here sentences as per your wish. Now beta, let's move on to the worksheet number 12. The rat trap. Write the correct word to understand the thoughts of the rat. The first one has been done for you. First one students, the rat saw a rat trap and thought, in olden days, rats used to. Here students, in bracket, models are given to you like used to, might, may. You have to choose a correct one. Okay, because students, it's olden days, we are talking about past, so students, we will write on here used to for past habit. Okay, the rat saw a rat trap and thought, in olden days rats used to be fools, that they were caught in rat traps. Next students, he again thought, then inverted commas thought, can I jump across a trap? Then he feared I might fall in the trap. But he can successfully cross the trap. Like this students, you can complete this worksheet. Now beta, let's move on to the worksheet number 13. Word in 2050. There might be no trees on the earth. There might not be much fresh air. Taking clues from the box below, complete the imagination of the writer and guess what the world might be in the year 2050. The first one has been done for you. Here students, clues are given to you. Take help from these clues and then students try to frame sentences. For example, students, a first one, yes, in 2050, the word might be different. First one students, students might go to the school by helicopters. The second one students, the work or we can say the household work might be done by robots. Okay, then students, the tap might supply मिल्क. अब जो है बेटा वाटर आता है ना आपके टैप्स में से, बट हम क्या सोच सकते हैं कि 2050 में कैसा होगा. द टैप माइट सप्लाई मिल्क. द कंप्यूटर माइट एक्ट एज अ टीचर. लाइक दिस स्टूडेंट्स, यू कैन राइट डाउन हियर sentences as per your choice also. Okay, or you can take help from these clues. Okay, now beta, let's move on to the worksheet number 14. Think and guess why. Guess why the following incidents have taken place? Answer the given questions appropriately by taking clues from the pictures given below. The first one has been done for you. Past one students, according to picture, we have to find out the answer now. Why is he pointing towards the tree top? There might be a rubber hidden in the tree. There might be a habit or routine. The words would, used to, are used to indicate a person's habits and routine jobs. Students, हम जो है would और used to मॉडल को कहाँ यूज करते हैं? To indicate a person's habit and routine jobs. Okay, to indicate a person's habit and routine jobs, we use model would or used to. Now, students, read the groups of words and match them appropriately to make meaningful sentences. The first one has been done for you. First one, students, I had faith in God. So, I used to go to temple daily. Here, students, I had faith in God. It's given to you. In next column, students, it's given to you. I used to go to temple daily. But students, here to join these two sentences, you have to uh, use a sentence linker, or you can say conjunction or connector. Okay, to connect these two sentences. I had faith in God, so I used to go to temple daily. Like the students, let's find out another. Look for my grandfather in the park, as he would sit there for hours. Okay. The next one, students, our house was near the zoo. कि हमारा घर जो है वो कहाँ है? जू के पास है, इसलिए हम क्या करते हैं? Our house was near the zoo, so we would visit the place very often. Fourth one, students, don't worry about me. Okay, don't worry about me because, or you can write down as, I am used to keeping awake till late hours. The last one, students, we requested the authorities to remove stray dogs. We requested the authorities to remove stray dogs because they would create a nuisance for everyone. Like the students, you can match these two columns and then students write down in the space provided to you. Okay, write it in the space provided to you like this. Okay, look for my grandfather in the park as he would sit there for hours. Our house was near the zoo, so we would visit the place very often. Don't worry about me as I'm used to keeping awake till late hours. We requested the authorities to remove stray dogs because they would create a nuisance for everyone. Like the students, you can complete this worksheet. Let's move on to the worksheet number 17. Nikki is thinking of her past routine. She is thinking about what she used to do in her childhood days. Means past habit की बात करें, past routine की बात करें हम students यहाँ पर. Complete the following sentences taking clues from the pictures given along with. The first one has been done for you. I used to watch television. The next one, students, I would sleep early in my cozy room. Like this, you can complete it, students. Then, students, I used to listen music in my kitchen, or you can write down, I used to cook food in my small kitchen. Then, students, you can write down in four sentence, I used to take bath in my bathtub. Like this, students, you can complete this worksheet. Now, beta, let's move on to the do it yourself part. Fill the blanks with appropriate models. The first one has been done for you. Here, students, some sentences is given to you, and students, in brackets, some models are also given to you. You have to choose correct option. Okay, three models are given to you. You have to choose the correct one. You can tick also. Okay, or you can write down as per your wish. Now, students, let's begin with the first one. He used to go for a walk after dinner regularly. It's habit, तो हमने यहाँ पर क्या यूज करा मॉडल used to past habit. He used to go for a walk after dinner regularly. The students next one, he can help you if he wants because he has the power to do so. The next one students, she asked me if I could help her. Next part T. In his childhood days, he would, he would visit our house regularly. The next part, students, I cannot solve this sum. It may rain in the evening. Next one, students, in winters, we would go to bed very early. She drove fast so that she might catch the train. Gandhiji used to spin every day. The news that it is a holiday could be false. In first one students used to, then can, then could, then in D part would, then can, may, in part G you can write down would, then might, then used to, and in last you can write down your model could. Now beta, let's move on to the next worksheet. There is one error in each of the following sentences. Underline the errors and rewrite the sentences correctly. The first one has been done for you. Here students, in these sentences one error is there. So students, first of all let's find out the error and then students make it correct. For example, student first one, I am feeling weak. So I cannot walk. बेटा मॉडल के बाद आप वर्ब की फर्स्ट फॉर्म यूज करते हैं. ओके, आफ्टर मॉडल यूज फर्स्ट फॉर्म ऑफ द वर्ब. तो वॉक्ड हम यहाँ पर अंडरलाइन करेंगे वॉक्ड को और क्या राइट करेंगे करेक्ट आंसर में वॉक WALK. आई एम फीलिंग वीक सो आई कैनॉट वॉक. द नेक्स्ट वन स्टूडेंट्स, Ram used to went for a walk daily. Underline the word went and make it correct as go. Okay, first form. Ram used to go for a walk daily. The students, next one. You can be correct about the problem. So underline model can. We should write down here may. Okay. You may be correct about the problem. Then students, next one. You must have answered the questions wrongly. For possibility, we use model might here. Underline model must and write down here might. You might have answered the questions wrongly. Like this, students, you can complete this worksheet. Now, beta, let's move on to the next worksheet. Nikki was asked to interview Sid, the robot, to be published in the school magazine. Read the following interview and fill in the blanks. The first one has been done for you. Nikki. Now, students, it's a conversation between Nikki and Sid. Nikki और Sid के बीच में जो conversation है, it's a conversation between Nikki and Sid. Now, students, let's read it and fill in the blanks with suitable models. How can you speak like human beings? Sid. I can speak like human beings because I'm programmed to do so. Nikki. What extraordinary things can you do? Sid. I can lift heavy weights. For ability, हमने ability के लिए क्या model use करें students? Can. I can lift heavy weights. I can also wash utensils. Then Nikki, can you read? I can read and learn whatever I see. Earlier, past की habit की बात हो रही है. Earlier, I used to write also, but now I cannot do so. Do you think you can swim? Sid, I don't know. I may be able to do so. I have never tried it. Then Nikki, thank you Sid. You should try. Should हमने यह model use करा for advice. Okay. You should try and explore your own abilities. You may prove to be a very successful robot. Like this, students, try to complete this worksheet also. Now, students, I hope that all of you have understood it well. Now, students, complete chapter number 8. Okay, complete chapter number 8, models. All for today, students. Thanks and have a nice day.